this is my second favourite video. I didn't expect to like doing these as much as I did, so they're probably going to become a permanent fixture on my blog. So yeah, today is my favourite things, but it's also going to include things which are kind of new or things that I didn't like as much. So it's kind of favourites and hits and misses and kind of almost there but not quite a hit. I'm going to start off with the reason my hair is lighter. It actually doesn't look too bad in this light. And I might keep it because I have been darkening it a little, and that is sunning. I have good things to say about this and horrific things to say about this, mainly being if you are the kind of person who is allergic to a lot of things. For me it's wheat, I'm not good with milk, there's a lot of chemicals in cleaning products that make me blow up, not literally, but it was interesting. I wanted my hair to go lighter, I didn't want a dye, and so I thought I'd use Sun-In because I was going to go on holiday for 4 days and I thought, great time to use it, you know, I'll be at the beach a lot of the time, let's use Sun-In. Oh my gosh. It worked to a degree. My hair did get lighter, but also went slightly orange, which to be fair is kind of my fault. They did warn people and say, look, this colour isn't terribly good for people who have very dark hair. So that is my fault. I managed to fix it with a mixture of honey, chamomile and lemon just over a period of a few days and just sitting in the sun pretty much. So it did lighten my hair, but the reaction my skin had was nothing short of horrific. My whole face puffed up and I was just sneezing constantly. Think hay fever on steroids, that is what it was like. I just couldn't stop sneezing. And my eyes were just tearing up for about 2 days constantly. And at first I didn't make the connection. I thought I'd just been hit with a really nasty case of hay fever. And then I was like, hang on, I haven't had hay fever for months, what's going on? And then I figured out it was this. I had a shower, washed it out of my hair, and pretty much within half an hour all the effects of kind of sneezing and blotchy skin and acne had gone. The acne took a few days to clear up. My skin went all blotchy, and you know when you get kind of whiteheads because your skin gets very irritated? It was that. So it works, but if you're someone who's not terribly good with chemicals, you might want to avoid it. Could have been good, but not good for me. So yeah, that's my mini review of Sun-In. Just so that it doesn't sound like I'm going on a negative spree, I'm going to go on to something that I am so excited about. One of the things I've wanted to do for a while is get clutches. I've wanted to kind of collect items of clothing which you buy once. It's the kind of thing that you buy once and it's meant to last you a lifetime. And one of the things I wanted to buy was clutches. I wanted to get a variation of 3 or 4 different clutches, which, you know, one's silver, one's bronze, one's gold, one's kind of slightly unique and a bit crazy. And the first thing I got was a gold handmade rosewood clutch. Look at that! I got this from Etsy. It's the second thing I've bought from Etsy. I think the first thing was from Arowens Jewellery. She does these, you've seen me wear it in my winged eyeliner video. I bought some wing clip-on earrings and they're gorgeous. And this is the second thing I got from Etsy because I thought if I'm going to spend a lot of money on a clutch, I'd rather get something which is handmade and supports an artist. So I went on Etsy and I spent a while looking around and eventually I settled on this, which is just gorgeous. I mean, look at all those patterns, it's so pretty. Oh, it's just so gorgeous. This part I think is bronze, some of it is, from what I remember, gold plated. I could be totally wrong on that. It's made of rosewood, I think bronze, handmade, and then when you open it, it's also got a little chain on the inside which you can tuck away if you don't really want it, which goes like this, and yeah, it's got these tiny little holes which they can slot out. It's a little handle, and then if you don't want them you can just open up the clutch, pop the chain inside, you can't even see it, and then you close it. And it's beautiful, it fits everything that I need. Normally when I go out I don't bring more than my keys and my phone because my phone is like a little book and it has all my cards inside. I don't need more than that, and this fits it all and a little bag of makeup, so it's ideal. I love it. I was so excited when this arrived. It took a while to arrive, but it's beautiful. I love it. This is just, but yeah, this is the first in my kind of handmade artist clutch collection. This I absolutely love, but it has drawbacks. I got these moccasins from ASOS. I've worn them a few times. They are one of the most comfortable pairs of shoes I've ever owned. They are incredible. Only problem is, and I've only worn them 2 or 3 times. It was around the house and I went outside for a total of 10 minutes. And that is what happened to the heels. I don't know how well you can see that, but they're basically scuffed to hell. Apart from that, they are amazingly comfortable and they just look beautiful. They're so nice. I love these shoes with just a pair of plain jeans, white t-shirt, and then any kind of slightly big earrings. And they're gorgeous. It's just simple, done, you know, no fuss. So I do love these, but they did have problems with them, so yeah. Moving on to the art stuff, I don't like drawing straight on paper. It's a bit of a waste. What I prefer to do is I get tracing paper, and then that way, you know, I can sketch up my ideas. If I don't like it, it's easy enough to transfer it onto another sketching paper, and I always use a graphite pen for that, but I've kind of run out of space. Whoops, it just fell inside. Yeah, I've kind of used this one up a lot, and I saw these in WH Smith the other day when I was putting together an art giveaway for you guys, which I'll be able to announce soon. Not yet, I'm going to wait a few weeks. But it is a huge giveaway. It's about £200 worth of my favourite art stuff. You're going to flip and love it, and I got one of these to give away as well. But yeah, and it's great because you just pop in whatever pen or graphite pen or charcoal pen, you adjust this part so you can tighten it, it won't come loose, and then you can carry on using it right up to the last little bit, which is great because then you don't waste product. So that is one of my art favourites lately. Because we kind of have to talk about jewellery a little bit on this one, you know I love jewellery. Last month I showed you some of my silver rings. It was these ones I have on my thumb, and also this little ring here, but I've got 2 new additions, well, 2 new silver additions. These are from accessories, and I actually ended up getting these because I saw Natassia wearing them a few months ago, and I thought they're gorgeous, and I asked her where she got them, and she said I got them from accessories. But I didn't get them because, you know, sometimes people are funny and they're like, oh, why did you get something that I have, you're copying me. Some people get funny about it. Not that I thought Natassia would, but I didn't want to risk it. And then a few months after that I told her, you know, I love those rings and I'd have got them for myself, but you know, you got them first, so don't worry, I won't get them. And she was like, don't be stupid, if you like them, get them. So I was like, okay. So I went to accessories and I got them, and I love them. And I got this one slightly larger so I can wear it on the middle finger. If I could, I'd wear a ring on every single finger. I like my jewellery, especially my rings. I'm not terribly fond of bracelets, I find that they get in the way, but I am a sucker for earrings, especially big earrings, necklaces and rings. That is just my thing. And while we're on the topic for being a sucker, one thing I have far too much of is sunglasses. And I got these from Matalan and I love them. I also got a gold pair. I kind of collect sunglasses. I love these, and I need sunglasses because if there's even the tiniest bit of bright light outside, I find it very hard to see. I've got very light sensitive eyes, and if I go somewhere like Spain, I can't see 2 feet in front of me without sunglasses. Everything's just a white blur, so sunglasses is always something I have several pairs of. And I got these from Matalan. One thing which I did get this month, which is very uncharacteristic of me, is gold jewellery. I don't know what on earth has got into me because I've hated gold jewellery for years. I always thought it looked really tacky and garish, and lately I've kind of fallen in love with it a little bit. It's mainly because of these rings from ASOS. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see them, but they are the most cute things. They're just really small and delicate. And for me, for jewellery, I like kind of 2 different types of jewellery. I like huge, chunky, elaborate, especially if it has filigree, or very simple and ultra plain. And these are just beautiful. But something else I got, this one's from eBay, is this beautiful Turkish Ottoman ring. And it's lovely. It's really big. It fits on my middle finger. So I can wear these little ones here. What I normally wear is I wear the green one, the white one and the red one all on the ring finger, and then I wear this little one which is a kind of pinkish colour, I would say, and I'm going to mix it with a silver ring just because I'm not going to remove it. I normally wear that one on this finger so that way I have a collection on, and I love these, they're so gorgeous. For the moment I've been alternating a little bit between either silver or gold. So these are the new rings that I bought myself. This kind of goes hand in hand with the Z palettes. I got these at IMATS, and if you want to see more about these, I've done a IMATS haul video. I'll have a link to that down in the description box, and that's on my main channel. But yeah, I got these at IMATS, and I've depotted most of my makeup. Well, not most of it. I've depotted all my blushes, my highlighters, all my contour powders into different palettes. I've got 3 of them. This one's for my blushes. But one of the things I've had on my desk for months, and I kept meaning to get around to it, and I never did, and it's only when I depotted these that I thought, just sit down, depot your lipsticks, will you, are these. And these palettes cost £1.20. I got these on eBay, but I've also seen that they sell them in the works as well for a similar price. And what I like about these is that they didn't originally come with a black backing. I actually spray painted these because I preferred how it looked. I just thought it looked a lot nicer with a black bottom. And they come in little pots like this, and what's really good is that, let's say I have a shoot where I know I'll only be using nudes, well then I can depot all the colours which are nude or all the colours which are matte, so you can shift them from one palette to another. If you're going on holiday and let's say this is your favourite colour, you don't need to bring the entire palette, you can just bring this. And then also what I've done is I've stuck the names on the back of all of them, so if I run out of a favourite colour, I know exactly what colour it is, and I can reuse these again and again, and it doesn't matter if I lose one of the little pots. The pot sizes are very easy to find, so they're very easy to replace, and it means that not only have I saved a lot of space in my drawers, if I'm looking for a particular lipstick colour, it's really easy to see them. You don't have to pull open your drawer and rummage around to find something. They're right there, you can see them. And they're fantastic for when you're doing makeup work because you can just go out, there's no messing around, you can see what colours you have, it's ideal. So I've depotted in total, I depotted all my lipstick colours, and there's this palette, which is more of the kind of bright colours. There's this palette, one of which is missing. I think I took that one, I can't remember what I've done with the other colour, one's missing. But these are all my matte colours. Most of them, actually all of them, are either MUA or Sleek. I think there are a few from Beauty UK, but the majority are from MUA or Sleek. And then the last one is all the dark colours, and yeah, it's these. Some of them are from e.l.f. actually, I completely forgot about that. But yeah, these are all the darker lipstick colours. So yeah, that was mainly because of the Z palette, really, but that's my current favourite. So yeah, that's my monthly favourites. I hope you liked the video. I'll have the links to everything that I can link, because some of it is either out of stock, or everything I can link, I've linked down in the description box. Some of it might be out of stock, some of it I don't know if they're still selling, but I'll try and find everything and link it down in the description box if you found it interesting. So those are my favourites. I hope you like them, and I'll have a new video for you soon.